mind, we're gonna crop that sucker. Just visualize with me, visualize with me.
Is that distracting? Painted green.
We're getting to the point where the fish may be cropped too here.
Not for good stuff.
Just think about making a little bit more interesting shapes here in the foreground. I think that's broken up that area nicely by just adding more of a variety of sizes of shapes. There's some grasses up here to break up this narrow band. It's sort of all the same width, so by bringing it down a little bit and carrying it up, that breaks up that area, I think. The guy in the back, there's quite a bit going on here. My gosh, there's a little guy back here, there's a little guy here. There's a bicycle way back there. So, no, this room. There goes the bike. Just try to make them very minute in the background, because this is really saying where we want our viewer's eye, I think, to look in sort of the essence of the painting. So, all right, you're up.
Okay, I think I like what's going on in the sky. I think this shape could be a little bit better, and I think the trees could be a little thicker. In other words, not seeing quite so much sky through them. They look like they're all, individual branches.
The camera
So I think one thing I would do is I think I'm going to wash over this side here, because I think it's a little too.
Little too purple? Not my socks on.
Yeah. I don't want it quite so white over there. Okay. The big round I think I would bring some of these trees down. Now, when I do trees, very often I wet the paper and then.
Marie, could you move your palette on top of Lisa's and move your painting up?
Okay. Sure.
Thank you.
That better?
Okay, that's good. That's good.
That's better.
Yeah,
Oh, you broke my chain, my.
I know. I'm the video man.
Medium.
Yeah, I'm a medium.
And I got my head in the way?
No, you're doing very good.
Oh, time.
You see the top of it, it isn't the bald spot.
Yeah, like mine. Thank
What are
you.
you saying, Frank?
Well, she says at least it's not a bald spot when you see the top of your head. She's talking about me.
Good thing I brushed my hair over mine.
I'm going to try to.
Okay, paper. It's watercolor paper. What? Yeah, I don't have any birds in here.
They want
There
their
is one,
There is where,
the white one, right up at the top.
oh, yeah, I see it.
What?
Got a
We all
bird up
see the
there.
bird
Blue.
in the sky.
Where?
Up in the sky, in the sky.
Isn't that great?
Oh, should we leave them?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, this is wet and juicy color.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just kind of going for it here.
Yeah, good. That linked it.
I like orange and purple together. Let's go on this side.
Beautiful color combination.
Your credit card is. Is this the right one?
Yes, yes.
A handy dandy rigger from Alvaro Castanet's class. Anybody take his class? This is the best thing about the whole class, was this thing right here.
I don't know, he wasn't bad.
The problem was he felt the same way you did. He thought he wasn't bad.
Are you talking about the brush though? What-
Yeah, I'm talking about
So what kind of brush is it?
It's a rigger, and it's, I really like it because it holds a lot of,
Oh, yeah, but what's the name of it?
So it's thicker than the regular?
it's thicker at the base.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
that
it's really-
one.
So it holds a lot
Right.
of paint, you
Right,
know,
I
and,
want to order that, yeah.
yeah, and it was,
Where'd you buy it?
I bought it from him.
Oh, you did?
Mhm.
I think Cheap Joe's has got them.
I don't know, I have never found this one anywhere else.
What brand is it? What does it say?
I don't know, I can't read it.
Turn my glasses.
No, it's Italian, or,
Chief Joe's has bigger.
yeah.
Sure. Does he have this kind? Okay, maybe I'll just put a little purple over here so your eye doesn't. go
Very
out there.
nice. Look at that.
Okay, I'm done.
Look at that.
That was good.
I'm just gonna gray it down a little bit by adding a little bit of the, I'm using a green, graying it down by adding a little of that red to gray that down a little bit. Bring up this a little bit with a little bit more color here and there. Just to soften some edges. Drop it a little yellow ochre here in the background. Just to spice that up a little bit there. I'm assuming maybe this looks like it was meant to be water, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna scrub some of this out. It's what?
It's a bog. It's a bog with no water in it.
A bog, a bog. A bog down here. Let's give it a little bit. What colors are bogs?
Huh?
Everything under palette.
Lots of freedom there, huh?
Okay.
Let's go in here next. Try not to make this so horizontal. I think I'll carry this shape up a little bit higher here into this shape to try to get away from this horizontal banding here. Make it a little bit bigger. Shapes are sort of similar in size here, so I'm going to push this over a little bit more.
What are you putting on there?
Yellow ochre?
Okay, we have a lot of reflection,
Yeah.
a lot of glare up on the,
Oh, why is that?
because they're light right there.
Oh, yeah. I thought maybe you were using.
Pick up the corner of it and move it just up towards us. There we go. I mean, we can see it a little, yeah, oh yeah,
Okay.
a lot better, yeah. Can't very well help that.
Just gonna scrub out a little bit here to pick up a little bit more light. Same thing here, the value's too much the same from the foreground to the background, so I'm just scrubbing out some of this pigment here and then blotting it up.
Oh, it comes up nice.
Yeah, pink looks like it was applied pretty heavy, so let this sit and dry just a minute. Then I think to break up all this horizontal banding, I would put a tree, and maybe a nice dead tree, since we are in the bog.
Why don't you put a boat, sailboat? Not with the sail, just the mast.
You can put a sailboat in the
Hey,
bog.
we're gods when we do these paintings, we don't care.
My bog doesn't have sailboat.
That's right, okay.
Looks like she's adding weight.
Yeah, and she's not, she's just adding the dark.
Time to get him a deal with the credit card.
Huh?
Looks like the West End.
Yeah, right,
there.
yeah.
Oh.
There we go. That's good, yeah.
we're going to give a little bit of a dark side. Maybe have it go right off the page here. Because it's pretty wet, it's just running a little bit, but it's sort of funky looking tree there, I don't mind it. So we're going to just lift up a little bit more light on this side of the shape. A little bit of a thirsty brush here. Come back in and try to pull out a little bit more of a light shape there. Now that this is drying a little bit more, soften up some edges here. I'm going to make this push forward by adding a nice dark value behind it. The same thing on the tree, make it come forward by a nice dark here. A bit more here. Interesting shapes here. Have a shape coming over this shape here.
I bet you're all gonna go home and cut up your credit cards.
Your husbands will love you. A little bit of a dark in here. There. Soften a couple of edges here and then take out a little rigor here. With a couple of little dark branches. Just to break up the shape a little bit more. And I think party's over.
Yeah, I can see it, yeah.
Might use some here. I'm just gonna talk about this a little bit. All the, the fence is the same all the way across. Also, I would bring this tree down here, maybe to break up this area instead of having it come out from the corner. You could take a blue and maybe, put a little blue over this to kind of